Big shout to the Ghosts and the Ghost Sets. It's been brought to my attention from higher ups, from the California, from the Purdue area, that there's a lot of people running around with 1% of jewelry, support shirts, and bad things are happening. I don't want to constantly sound like the Grim Reaper of MC culture, but we got to touch on this because there's certain sources that are selling certain things. So we're going to break that down and we get into it on this episode of Demons Row TV. And oh yeah, we ghosting, baby. Big shout to the Ghosts and the Ghost Sets. Welcome to Demons Row TV, the holy grail of MC culture, where we cover everything motorcycle club involved. I'm Sos the Ghost. I'm your host for the evening, and today I just want to start it off and give a big rest in peace and a big shout out to the Black Sabbath MC. Shout to Black Dragon. He just lost a brother. My condolences. Everybody real quick in the comments, give a pound RIP for the brothers, give support. That's what we do in this culture. We support the culture. But yeah, I had to get into this topic because a few people have been hitting me up telling me that they buy stuff that's 1% jewelry and stuff like that, and they really haven't had any problems. And then I've been getting big response from 1%ers, big time 1%ers in the bigger clubs, telling me the situations that's going down out in Cali, Texas, certain areas. So like I always say, if you live in an area where certain things don't happen, it doesn't apply to you. But there's areas where every little thing could be a problem, and that's why we talk about it on this channel. But the first thing I want you to do, like we always do on this channel, is to hit me with that pound ghosting, and that lets me know you're alive and well, sitting on tools, doing what you do, or just part of the Demons Row community, one of my ghosts. Shout to all my new subscribers. Welcome to the row. Hit that bell so you get the notification. Hit the like button. Shout to everybody that's been supporting the Demons Row clothing and the pins and the patches, the stickers, all that stuff. I truly appreciate y'all for that. But let's get into it. The first thing we're gonna do is read a message that I got from one of the big homies from California. All right, so he said, I know you touched on patches. We caught some dude wearing rings and jewelry that depicted another club that we don't allow. He said he bought his rings and necklaces from a foreign custom jewelry maker, Kronos Rings. Will make and sell club stuff to anyone. So I know Kronos Rings. He actually made a Demons Row ring that I didn't use because it was kind of small. The quality was good though, but they're saying that he's actually using the actual club logos and will sell it to anybody. Now, if you're somebody that watches this show, you already know you should not buy any club, anything with a club's insignia or their diamond anywhere but from them. If you're not a member, you shouldn't be wearing it anyway. But if like you're gonna get a support shirt or something like that, you gotta get it direct from the source and know what you're getting into. Dude said he was a collector, but he rolled into a anonymous bar and got rolled big time. We have been seeing riders that have no association riding with support stickers and getting shot and beat down with any support from the club they represent. So right there, he just brought up a great point. You wear this stuff and you get beat down, you get shot or something like that, the club that you're wearing the support for, they're not gonna help you. You're not one of their brothers. So if you're putting on support gear, understand, support gear does not mean you're a club member. Wearing jewelry does not make you a 1%er. He said in Purdue, we have 3 clubs. People get caught easy here. These guys think it's fun and games to rock a support shirt they bought online thinking they're gonna scare regular civilians until some real MFs roll up. Then they get rolled, lose their hats, shoes, and if they are in a certain color, hat, beat down, and once in a while lose their bike too. Might be something to mention. So when I say this stuff, like I said earlier, I don't want to sound like the Grim Reaper of MC culture. You know what I'm saying? That's not why I do it. And this isn't for the 50-year-old guy that jumps in the comments and says, I've been riding all my life and I never had a problem and I wear a 1% ring somewhere. You obviously live in a town where this type of stuff is not happening. This is for that 25-year-old, that 30-year-old, somebody new to the game that don't understand anything about this. Is for them to know what they're getting into. Now listen, I'm always the proponent. If you know what you're getting into and you're just like, yo, it is what it is, then that's you. You made that decision. But this channel is for the people that don't know and don't understand certain things. It's for everybody. It's for the whole culture. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're in a club or not and you're thinking about joining a club, this is stuff you don't want to do. Wearing these support shirts, you have to understand you're choosing a side. So you can't backpedal. And the problem is with people, they think that they could wear a certain support club shirt, look tough, and then when they bump into a rival, they backpedal. You cannot do that. Let's be smarter than that. Let's know the game and not do that. They're literally saying that people are getting left walking home beat with no shirt on, like they're ripping the shirt off. Do you really want to get yourself in that type of situation? And listen, I'm not co-signing none of it. I don't co-sign it. But what I'm telling you is, think about, put yourself in their shoes. You're in a, let's say whatever club you got on is their rival. There are situations where somebody got killed by somebody wearing the same emblem that you're wearing. So you're running around representing that to people that lost a brother. Think about that when you throw on a support shirt. If you're a family member and you understand it and you're around the club and you wear your support shirt just because you're going to their event, that's fine. But running around like you're a tough guy wearing a support shirt, wearing 1% of jewelry that you have no clue what club color it represents and all that, it's a dangerous formula. I wanted to read a comment also to give you a perspective of someone that I think is the key person that I'm not talking to. It's the audience that I'm not catering to or care about. And this comment comes from Richie Montgomery. Some folks must be really bored. Rarely do you see a true 1% crew on the road. So right there is telling you he doesn't even live in a town where he sees 1%ers. I don't know what town that is where there's no 1%er, where 1%er never rolls through. I'm sure there's places where you don't see them, but guess what? There's 50 states, and in all 50 states, there are dominant clubs, there are MCs. So this guy clearly doesn't understand the game. The other thing, most of the clubs that have been around a while don't bother people. I have never seen outside of the CMA people dressed up like 1%ers who are not. Just ride, respect other riders, help out anyone on a bike who stopped and needs help. The rest don't worry about. So listen, I understand what he's saying. He's saying the way it should be in certain areas, but everywhere you go, it's not the same thing. So don't let comments like this fool you to believe that wherever you are, the same rules apply, because they don't. I'm telling you, there's certain places like Texas, California, there's a lot of states where if you're wearing the wrong jewelry, the wrong colors, you know, it's gonna go down. And it's like, it's not fake, it's real life. So I want people to understand that, because you see it on YouTube, you might think it's not a real thing because you don't see it in your neighborhood. But ride a little bit more. If you think you ride a lot, ride a little further, and you'll start realizing it's not the same everywhere. And if you stay in the same state, obviously you're in the same situation where people know who you are, so you're not gonna have the same kind of problems. Take a trip though. Take a trip wearing the wrong stuff and it goes down bad. It's not to put people down and make them feel less or whatever. It's just about respect and understanding when you go in somebody else's town that it's different. You're going in their town with different colors on of their rival. It's a disrespect, and you might not understand it, and I get that. That's why I put it out on this channel. But let's give light. This week's certified ghostet goes out to Blondie Braps. Follow her on Instagram at Blondie_Braps. Her name is Shannon. She lives in Florida. She's a pinup model. She rides, she do her thing. You are a certified ghostet. This week's certified ghost goes out to Chuck, representing the BX. He lives in CT right now, same situation as me. He has the clothing line Ride Your Shit. It's not just a brand or a saying, it's a statement and a way of life. I know you've seen his clothes out there. My brother, you are a certified ghost. So if you know anybody that's ghost or ghost that material, hit that demonsrow@gmail.com or hit me on Instagram @demonsrow @SosTheGhost_. And thank you for tuning in to Demons Row TV, the holy grail of MC culture. Like, subscribe, and comment. And oh yeah, we ghosting, baby.